Oh, hey, he waved first. I was supposed to wave first. Anyway, too bad. Hey guys, welcome to the Stream Space, or welcome back. This is Pydera, and this is that weirdo over there is Total Level. Yeah. We are out here doing some game hunting, and we're gonna be having well, I don't know. I'm trying to stay on the camera. I'm trying to keep us both in the frame. You know what? That guy's not important. We'll just... So we're going to be doing some game hunting. We're going to be checking out some new locations that we've actually, neither of us have been to before. And so we'll tell you where those are, and we'll give you guys little snapshots of the places as we go to them. And at the end, we'll talk about, you know, what we found, if anything at all. I don't want to get you guys' hopes up in between locations, but kind of excited to be out and about. It's a really nice day out, and taking the new truck for a solid spin. We're still under 2,000 kilometers, so it's going to be a good time. But we have the most important thing to do first. We need coffee, or I need coffee. I've already had coffee. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. I need more. Anyways. Stop number 1, the zombie mall. I mean dead mall. I mean, this place is apparently crappy, but we'll see. This is what I mean. There is not a lot going on here.
Especially this guy. It's really dead.
Yeah, I'm borderline zombie. Borderline zombie.
It's kind of cool to just walk around and look at, because, yeah, see stores that are open and everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a story behind this. So when this place was built, it was supposed to be a place where people could, like, get their booth and have a good time with it, make their business and all that. But a bunch of investors bought up all the spots, and then nobody could actually get a booth anymore. So you end up with Zombieland here. There's like literally nothing going on because the investors are still sitting on the booths. So they're paying to have them, but they can't do anything with them. So anyways, more when we find the actual alleged rumored game store.
It didn't show me that, it just showed me this place.
Ooh, we did find some stuff and things.
Alright, so here we have our little tabletop action figure.
This place might have lightning stuff. We're gonna have to check. And now for the main attraction. This is what we came here for. That's Total Level. But anyways. Oh, and this is the dead mall does bear some treasure. Here we go. Excellent. Party on. Wayne's World. I'm just kidding. But seriously, pretty cool place to find. Some of their cooler stuff. Excuse the camera shake. Try not to hit things as I slide by. Okay, bad news. Not a single zombie in sight. Some games were found, though, so I don't know. I mean, but no zombies. I want my money back. I mean, I didn't pay any to go in there, but I was hoping I'd get to stab a zombie or something. Anyways, didn't happen, so we're gonna move on. Okay, so this place won't have zombies, but it's apparently got value. So much value that there's a village, and they sell it. That's what I'm told. Okay, so that was a bit of an adventure. We had some fun. We went to some places. We didn't see any zombies. I'm still mad about that. Anyways, we're going to go over what we found. Now, there's a couple things on here that actually were not found on this trip. We tend to do a fair bit of... we go to thrift stores. It's kind of like a routine for us. So, I wanted to kind of share with you guys what we found on that adventure with my friend there. So... he really didn't find too much that he was looking for. I don't even actually recall what he bought, but I know what I got. So, I got a gem from the DS called Spectrobes. It's kind of a monster custom battle-y type third-person action game, or top-down. I guess it's kind of more like almost borderline isometric. And it's a lot of fun. You get to kind of build your custom creatures and, you dig them up. It's kind of one of the games that was like, it really utilized all the different parts of the DS. And so we got that from a little game store that we found in the zombie mall. I mean, non-zombie mall. So it is Spectrobes, and it is in phenomenal case. Like, it is in good condition. Manuals and everything were ready for us. So... I'll read the description of these games because some of them have at least a reasonable one in the back. So, Rallyn and Gina must use the power of the Spectrobes to save their galaxy from the evil Krawl. That's spelled Krawl. Excavate fossilized Spectrobes with your stylus, awaken them with your voice, customize and evolve them in the lab, choose your team, and prepare for epic battle. So it's pretty cool. If you look at the front, you actually get a good glimpse of some of the creatures you can find. They're pretty sick. Kind of like one of those guard dogs that you see sometimes. We found another Power Rangers game to add to our collection. We found Power Rangers Samurai for the Nintendo Wii. It's a beat-em-up for the Nintendo Wii. It's actually pretty solid. It uses cutscenes from the actual game. You can play it with friends, so it's got co-op, and it's same screen co-op as beat-em-ups typically are. You get to be your favorite Samurai Ranger. Now, this is a game, though, like, as for a Power Rangers series that I never actually watched, but I kind of collect Power Rangers stuff, so this is actually perfect for me. Unlockable features and power-ups. Form the Megazord for battle. For epic battle, not even regular battle, epic battle. Okay. It's another gem because it's the whole thing. Insert and all. So, cool thing is that it's got the split screen, it's got the single screen co-op. I'm pretty happy with that. I like that. Now, with the recent iterations of this game, this makes this one more entertaining to me. And that is the original Saints Row. I remember when this was coming out, and GTA was, like, at the time, the only new title they had for GTA, I think, was Chinatown Wars, as well as, like, it was kind of in between San Andreas and Chinatown Wars when this came out. And then we got GTA 4 not that long ago. Or not that long after, pardon me. So, this game is great. It kind of gives you the homie system. There's actually a really funny glitch that when you're playing, you can steal a bank vault truck and then you can put it in your garage. And when you're running low on money, just go blow it up in your garage and then let the garage, like, collect the money and then let the garage close. It'll repair it and then you can do it again. So you'll waste a fair amount of explosives doing this, but the money you get is like, you get like 40, I think it was like 40 or 50,000 every time you do it. Now we're kind of dipping away from the stuff that was specifically from the run that we did this video for originally, but I wanted to go over some of the stuff I found earlier this month. We found Age of Mythology complete with Age of Mythology the Titans. So I like RTS. They're a lot of fun to me, and it's kind of great to get to play the
the full game for this. I mean, this is one of those great RTS games from that era, and Ubisoft actually did really good RTS back then. They have Warlords Battlecry, which I have Warlords Battlecry 2 specifically, and I love playing as that. What was the Wood Elves? CD-ROM copy of StarCraft, the original. This is not the Battle Chest version. This is the actual game. So it even tells me that it requires... where does it say it? Hang on. It's on the disc. Windows 95 and NT CD-ROM. See? So, I mean, it's version 1.0, guys. 1.0. Even talks about the Battle Chest coming out. So it's kind of a nifty little PC game collector's item. For the PS2, Midnight Club. Now, the first race in this really... I really wasn't a fan of it because you play as a taxi. You start off in a taxi. And I was like, what the hell kind of racing game is this? Why am I in a taxi? And so I didn't learn till later what kind of street racing game it really was. And it's kind of cool because this is like a first generation PlayStation 2 game. So it has a blue disc instead of a black or a silver disc. So that's pretty darn cool. I was pretty excited for that. So you get to race anywhere in a living city, and you get to win the pink slips of opposing players. I think this was one of the first few games to have some network function. If I'm looking at... No, it didn't do that. But you still get access to some pretty accurate-looking cities, as well as some pretty sleek cars. So, pretty excited to play that one. And continuing my adventure to collect the launch titles for the PlayStation 3, we have MotorStorm. So, not for resale, meaning this is actually the version of the game that came with a PS3 when it first launched. So, we have Gundam Crossfire, we have MotorStorm, we have Lair, we have Heavenly Sword, and I'm just trying to think of what the other ones. I think MLB The Show was one of them, but I'm not I don't play baseball, so I'm not going to be hunting that one down. That's just not happening. So that kind of sums up. That's been our collecting for the last, we'll say 2 weeks. So it was a little bit of last week, a little bit of the week before. But I wanted to actually go through this with you guys and show you what all we found. But most importantly, the first 3 games were from my adventure with my friend. So he's probably going to be doing a video too for what he found. So if you want to go check out Total Levels channel, you can find him on YouTube. And he's got some really good stuff. Fun fact is that him and I are like really old friends. We've been friends since the 4th grade. I remember walking around on the field. I had just gotten to that school, and I didn't know what I was doing. It was like the latter half of 4th grade. I had just left a school called Collingwood, and I hated it. I hated Collingwood School. I despised it. That was right after, like, hot on the heels of me skipping out on detention. So yeah, I went to my new school, and it was just like, it was recess. It's the first recess of me being there, and I'm like nervous as hell, and I don't know who to talk to. And of course, I'm the weird kid, so I'm getting bullied. So I'm just kind of avoiding people. And then him and I kind of like avoid people, but somehow magnetize towards each other. And we started talking, and I'm like, hey, do you want to be friends? Because, like, I mean, you're alone, I'm alone, we'll just be alone together. And he's like, yeah, sure, why not? And he almost said it exactly like that. And so we started hanging out from there, and it just became like a never-ending thing. And this is probably one of the most quality friendships I have, honestly speaking, because it's a friend that we can drift away for years at a time and then join back up like nothing ever changed, you know? I feel like there's the least amount of tension or anything in this. And given some of the recent experiences with friends and them not sticking around and stuff like that, it's kind of nice to know that this one friend is still there. You know, we've been through some crap. Like, we haven't had any drama between us. So, anyways, so that kind of concludes our treasure hunting video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for checking out the stream space. You can find me over on YouTube, where you're watching this, Pydera Space 74, or over on Twitch, Pydera_74 for our live shows. We're going to be also distributing, like, this is going to go live first, but we'll be playing our Power Rangers Super Legends game part tonight as well. So thank you for checking it out, and hope you look forward to more, and I will catch you guys next time.